Hi guys, so today I'm doing the Fictional Boyfriend Tag. I wasn't tagged by anyone to do this, but I thought I'd just do it, so here we go. So first off I want to mention some honourable mentions. These who didn't make it on the list, but I'm mentioning them anyway because I really do love them. The first honourable mention is Declan Chase from Dreams of a Dark Warrior, and he is so good, like the character development and the way I imagine he speaks and talks and his mannerisms and the journey he goes on is just really interesting. He's a boyfriend who is quite moody, but underneath all the moodiness and crass and everything is just a person who yearns to be understood and to see things in a different way. And I really do think that he would make a good boyfriend. He is somewhat quite moody, which is a lot to deal with, but he is worth it. The other honourable mention I am going to mention is Jackson from Poison Princess. He is one of the only two sort of contemporary, like this is part contemporary, part apocalyptic, but he is only the one of two boys who I could just see myself being with, like if I was a little bit younger. But it's what he's gone through and how he pushes himself to get past that is really interesting. And I really do love his sarcastic streak and just his plain, what it's obvious to me shouldn't be obvious to you attitude. And it is just really good. I really enjoyed him in this book, and so that's why he gets an honourable mention. Now, on to the actual tag. So the first tag question is most romantic boyfriend, and for that I picked Jem from the Infernal Devices. And I have read Clockwork Prince and Clockwork Princess. I haven't read Clockwork Angel yet because I picked up this and I didn't know which book it was. I thought it was the first book, and I really enjoyed Jem. He's really romantic, he's really sweet, and I love that he cares a lot for Tessa and Will, and I love how romantic he is, and that's why he's my pick for most romantic boyfriend. The dark and moody boyfriend with the good side happens to be Caden Woad from the Immortals After Dark series called Dark Desires After Dusk. Caden is moody and just a jackass to Holly, and as they go through this road trip, he gains a lot of credibility and sympathy, and I really enjoy that in this novel, and that's why he's my pick for the dark and moody with a good side. The next tag question is, who is your paranormal boyfriend? And for that I chose Lothar from Lothar by Cresley Cole, and he is a millennia-old vampire, and he is very sarcastic, very dry humour, very serious, very calculating, very manipulative, very Kyoya from Oran High School Host Club-esque, and he's just got this sort of wonder and just knowledge that you could just learn a lot from him. And he is really, really, really sassy and like sarcastic, and he loves to mess with people's minds and expectations of him. So he's like Tyrion from Game of Thrones in that way. And he's just very good and I find him very, very, very attractive as well. So yeah, Lothar from Lothar by Cresley Cole. The next one is Boyfriend You Want to Tame, and this is quite a recent read, but I really enjoyed it. Corbin from Dark Deceit by Lauren Dawns. This character is mysterious, he's unsure of himself, and it is really interesting throughout the whole book. You get snippets of what's happened between him, Adrian, and Adrian's sister, and it's just really, really good. And I really do enjoy his character a lot, so that's why he is my pick for the Boyfriend You Want to Tame, because you just want to get in and try and reel him in and understand what makes him tick, and it's really good. So the next one is Boyfriend You Friendzoned, and this one is particularly interesting because I picked a character from a Japanese light novel, which I will technically count as a novel, and that is Craft Lawrence from Spice and Wolf. He is neither overly romantic nor is he sarcastic. He's simply just living his life, and he would make a really good friend, and that's my pick for that question. The next question is your soulmate, and this one was really, really hard, but I settled on Trahan or Trey from Shadow's Claim by Cresley Cole. There's a lot of Cresley Cole books in this tag. He is just very well-rounded, he is very protective, he is very in tune with what Bettina needs, not what she wants, so he gives her what she needs, not what she wants, and she reciprocates well, and he's skilled warrior, he's romantic, he can see things without talking to people about themselves, and he's really interesting and a really well-rounded character, and that's why he's my pick for the soulmate question. And the next couple are interesting as well. So the next one is Boyfriend You Would Want to Elope With, and that would be Robb Stark from Game of Thrones. No explanation needed for that, but I really did enjoy how Richard Madden portrayed Robb. He took his character, and his character took himself very seriously. He was very like his father, and he was very caring and sort of experienced, but he knew from watching what his father did what to do, and that's part of his downfall, but it also made him very courageous, very wise, very honourable, and I was drawn to that character, and that's why he's my pick for the Boyfriend You Would Want to Elope With. Boyfriend You'd Venture Anywhere With. This is also a recent pick, and it is Carter Reynolds from Bastard by J.L. Perry. This is a very recent read, but Carter, you'd venture anywhere with Carter any day. He's troubled, he's very mixed and very moody, but he's very streetwise, he knows where and how to get things done, and he's got a lot of life experience that you want to learn, and if you know that if you venture anywhere, he's going to protect you and help you out, which is really good. Last two questions. Boyfriend you want to be stranded on a desert island with. This is a tough one, but I chose Jamie from Outlander. He knows the outback. He would know how to, build a shelter, survive, live off the land sort of thing. And he'd make sure that you were alright, help you with anything you needed, and it's very nice to have that in a book, Boyfriend. Although I love how Sam Hugan is portraying Jamie in the TV show, and so Jamie Fraser from Outlander. And the last one is Most Badass Boyfriend, and I think this is an easy pick for anyone who's read Vampire Academy. Adrian from Vampire Academy. I know some people will think, what about Dimitri? Dimitri's badass as well, but I really was drawn to more Adrian than I was Dimitri. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Dimitri in the books, but Adrian was more my sort of person, and that's why I picked him as Most Badass Boyfriend. He can fight, he can control spirit, he can read people easily, and he's very interesting. I think that there is sort of like a pattern with this tag video. But yeah, my last pick is Adrian from Vampire Academy. So that was the Boyfriend tag, and I am now going to tag Charmy from Read Like Wildfire and Miranda from Books 101 to do this tag. And any of you who want to do it, it's really fun, imaginative tag. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!